If you got a product idea you're excited about, hear this, because this is where 95% of ideas die before they ever reach a customer. Most inventors jump right straight to the building and prototype, and that one move alone is why they burn $15,000, $30,000, even $50,000 in 2 years of time with nothing to show for it. I've seen it happen more than 1,000 times. Smart people, real innovation, wrong first step equals game over. The 5% who succeed, well, they start somewhere completely different. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you. Point number one, the $50,000 prototype death trap. Most inventors begin with the worst first step imaginable. I need a prototype to see if it works. That mindset kills 95% of ideas long before they ever reach the marketplace. At Rabbit, we see this every single week. Founders proudly show us a prototype they spend $20,000 to $50,000 on from some other firm, but they never answered the only questions that matter. Can this be profitable? Does it infringe on a patent? Can it be manufactured? I had a client build a beautiful $50,000 prototype from, again, another company, fully functional, only to discover that the manufacturing would cost $40 per unit, but they needed to cost $20 just to break even. That's the trap. Building feels like progress, but it's often progress straight into failure. Not because the idea is bad, but because no one validated feasibility, manufacturability, the business model, or the patent landscape first. This is why Rabbit never starts with CAD or prototyping. We start with patent research, product evaluation, and a go-to-market strategy. Check these first so you don't build something that cannot succeed. Point two, why most ideas die before anyone even sees them. Most ideas don't die because the product is bad. They die because the wrong problem was solved first. Most inventors prove it works, but not as a business. They skip the questions that actually determine survival. Can this be manufactured affordably? Is there open white space? Or are we walking to a patent minefield? Will the margins support a real business at the end of the day? Who's the buyer and what does it cost to acquire them? By the time you discover the fatal flaws, you already spent thousands and become emotionally committed, and redesigning becomes more expensive than doing it right the first time. Rabbit's product evaluation, patent research, and go-to-market strategy exist for one reason: to kill the bad paths early, not your bank account. 95% of ideas never make it to market, not because they lack potential, but because the process failed them. So if you want to avoid burning $50,000 or more, making the same mistakes 95% of inventors make, click the link in the description and book a free strategy session. We'll show you how we will run your idea through this exact framework before you spend $1. Point three, where the top 5% actually start, which is the Rabbit way. While 95% of inventors rush to ask, does my idea work? The 5% who succeed ask a far more important question: can I profitably sell the first 1,000 units? That question changes everything. It leads to what we call the Rabbit equation: market plus manufacturing plus business model equal go or no go. Before they build anything, the 5% answer: who will buy this? How much will they pay? What does it cost to make? How do I reach them profitably? Even if one of those pieces doesn't work, they pivot fast, spending only $5,000 or $10,000 versus $50,000 or more. The 5% validate the business model first, then they build the product to fit the model. This is why Rabbit built the phase one around the three services: patent research, product evaluation, and go-to-market strategy. So you never design something that can't be sold. Now let's walk through the exact framework that saves founders money, time, and their sanity. The exact framework that saves $50,000 in 18 months. Rabbit's approach flips the traditional model upside down. Instead of sprinting into expensive CAD and prototypes, we answer the three survival questions up front. Here's the framework. Step one, demand prediction through category and competitor data. We analyze competitor sales, customer reviews, advertising trends, search volume, unmet needs, hidden inside complaints, and returns. This predicts whether real demand exists before you build anything. Step two, validate manufacturing before you spend $1 on prototypes. Our senior engineers determine feasibility, material requirements, manufacturing constraints, expected unit costs, the margin reality. If the numbers don't work, we adjust before expensive engineering begins. Step three, build your go-to-market strategy early. We map out your target audience, acquisition channels, cost to reach buyers, realistic price points, profit structure, potential upsells, downsells, subscription models, as well as affiliate options. This is where the business model gets built, not after it's too late. Step four, only if all three check out. Then we design and prototype. And this time, the design is built for manufacturing, for profit, and for the business model, not guesswork. This entire pre-validation process usually costs a lot less than a prototype, and it eliminates 95% of the expensive surprises that bankrupt most inventors. Now you know why 95% of product ideas die before they launch, what the successful 5% do differently. If you want to make the smartest go, no-go decision for your idea right now, click the link and book your call. And when you're done, done. Watch my video, How to Get Your Idea Patented Without Going Broke, exposes the most common traps that keep inventors stuck in the prototype death trap.